Welcome to our newly renovated offices. It's been 8 months and we're very excited to be back. We have tried to create an environment where efficiency and comfort is key. So we'd like to show you what we've done. As you enter our waiting room, it's a calmer, more pleasant place to be. Once you enter the waiting room, please come sign in. You'll be greeted by one of our helpful and friendly assistants to help you through the check-in process. You will be called in from the waiting room by one of my assistants and taken to the appropriate exam room. In the first exam room that we get to is actually our esthetician spa-like center where we do facials and peels and other anti-aging procedures. This is where you can have a hydrofacial done, derma peels, dermabrasion, all either tailored to help with the medical problem that we're dealing with or with an anti-aging problem. It is wonderful whether you have acne, whether you have rosacea, whether you have pigmentation, or whether you just need to really improve the texture and the tone and moisture in your skin. What you will see when you enter from the waiting room is that it seems like it's a larger, more open, expansive space. In reality, it's exactly the same space we've had before, but we've made some changes that give it more of that open feel. We have also increased the number of exam rooms that we have. We now have 12 exam rooms. From the waiting room, you are greeted by one of our medical assistants and brought back to the appropriate exam room. You will notice that the flow has changed, that you will enter from the waiting room from one door, but you will exit from another after checking out. In this room is our high-tech area for treating cellulite, for treating skin laxity, for getting rid of unwanted fatty areas. We use the Accent for skin tightening. It's fabulous for treating the neck, the upper arms, the inner thighs, the belly, the buttocks. We also have our eye lipo machine. The eye lipo is a very interesting technology. It helps target those areas that no matter how much you exercise, you just cannot get rid of. And it takes about 8 treatments. It doesn't hurt. You feel maybe a little warmth, but mostly you just lay here and relax. Neither of these technologies break the skin. Once you've had the treatment, you may be a little pink for about a half an hour, but then there's no residual. Nobody knows that you've had anything done. The Elman is useful for many things. It can help get rid of those little tiny blood vessels that form around our nose. We also use it to take off benign growths. It's almost completely painless. In this room, we have our Alma platform. The Alma platform actually allows us to treat many different problems. It comes equipped with multiple heads, and each head is designed to treat a different problem. The problems that are taken care of with the Alma laser are dark spots from the sun, redness, and something we call poikiloderma, that is a change in the skin of our chest where you see redness and brown spots and white spots and a texture change. It's very good for photo rejuvenation, so we use it on the face, the neck, and our chest. We can also treat those ugly age spots that we get on our arms. Additionally, we have a tattoo head that allows us to get rid of blue, black, and red tattoos easily. In addition, we have our E-Matrix. E-Matrix is a way in which we can treat scarring, both acne scars and other scars. It will also do a facial rejuvenation. Usually takes 3 or 4 treatments to get the achieved results with this. There is a little bit of downtime, but I've actually had it done and I've worked right after it. You're a little red for about probably 4 hours or so. Then over the next few days, you get these little tiny scabs. It just looks like there's a little shadow. Men are used to that from the 5 o'clock shadow. Women may not be, but it's not bad and you can cover it with makeup. For those of you who have been here before, you will notice a big change in our nurses' station. We now have a nice area that's open and accessible from all the rooms. It's where our PAs and our MAs sit and do their paperwork. We have moved to electronic medical records, which is one of the reasons our office looks so spacious, because we've been able to get rid of our chart room. We are trying to make sure that everything goes into each patient's medical record, whether it's a biopsy report that's done, lab work that gets done, it all is contained in the electronic medical record. This is our state-of-the-art superficial radiation therapy. The Sensits 100 emits a low energy beam that allows us to target specific skin cancers. This is a wonderful treatment for patients who should not be cut on. It allows us to be a full-service skin cancer treatment center because we have excision, we have Mohs surgery, we have medical treatments, and now we have radiation treatments as well. For individuals who may have health problems like diabetes, or who may just not want to have a scar on the face, this is an alternative to surgery. It also happens to be the best treatment for keloids. Another change we have made is that instead of coming in and having to sit with goopy numbing medicine on areas where we're going to do treatments and then have to wait in the waiting room with everybody staring at you, we now have created a private area where you can come, be numbed, and sit and enjoy for the next hour or so. Not all of our cosmetic procedures require people to be numbed, but many patients feel more comfortable having numbing medicine applied, and we are willing to and happy to do that for you. In this room, we treat various things. We have Cool Touch laser that is good for skin tightening. We use it a lot when people have stretch marks that are very crinkly because it can help the texture of those. It also is a great little treatment for nail fungus. This is my pulse dye laser. My very first pulse dye laser was bought in 1994. I've actually been very fortunate because I actually got to use the prototype when I was in residency back in the 80s. The pulse dye laser is my workhorse. It works on pigmented lesions, but its real use is for people who have vascular birthmarks, port wine stains, facial veins that they want to get rid of. This is the gold standard. Here's another one of our workhorse lasers. This is our soprano laser. It is good for the treatment of hair of all color, unfortunately not gray. It is high tech. It is one of many generations of lasers that I've used. The reason I have this one is because this one is painless. Not for everyone, but this laser is my fractionated CO2 laser. This laser does almost all of it at one time. It is useful for getting rid of fine lines, even some of the deeper laugh lines, discolorations, tightening the skin. It is not something for the faint of heart because this does have some downtime, but this does a phenomenal job in only one treatment. This is our Visia machine. It does complexion analysis. What you do is you come and you stick your chin here, your forehead here, and it takes pictures of the left side, the front, and the right side of your face. And then it's a computer analysis, and it looks at various things. It looks at the number of the spots, how many wrinkles you have, the texture of your skin, the pores, the UV damage, which is what is being displayed here, how many red areas, porphyrins, which are show you how much bacteria is living in the skin, and it compares you to similar age group same gender, so that you can see where you are compared to others in your age group. The reason to do a Visia analysis is that it is extremely helpful to me, the physician assistants, our esthetician, so that we can better guide what we recommend as either treatments or anti-aging products for you to use. The Visia analysis is offered as part of our cosmetic consultations. So if you are a cosmetic patient who has never had it done or hasn't had it done in a very long time, please let us know on your next appointment. This is our checkout area. After you've finished with your appointment, you'll be escorted here. We have tried to create a more private area for you to discuss your next appointment. And if you have been prescribed a product such as a sunscreen or an anti-aging product, you can purchase it here. Behind me is our boutique that displays everything that we have here to offer. We've come to the end of our tour. We have created an office space more conducive to efficiency and comfort. We hope that your next visit to us is a pleasant one.